Hey, we indoors, so we doing some of our homework, working on some of our research studies. This big shock. Hopefully, I'm able to entertain you today. You get some enjoyment and delightful excitement, from this broadcasting, from viewing this. Um, all right, shall we begin? Hopefully, there's no interruptions. We praying, if anything I do, let it be done under God. So let it be done decently and accordingly, for His glory, led by the Spirit, walking in the Spirit in His ways and in the light. That's the track. We got to keep it low because the wifey, as you know, she resting from school. There's a lot on the plate right now, so I'm going to get to the flow. Prolifically prophetic, can't go into specific. G, apologetic, feeling terrifically. Woman needs no cosmetics, practice no prop, abstractics, the mob athletics, do the job in genetics. To sobbing haters, pathetic, money on the way, so honey on the phone will say, she had my sonny's the one, okay. It's funny, Energizer Bunny on the run for pay, business get done today. On feet I run the bay, where the gun will spray. This is a necessity, so none will play. It's the feeling me clown, stripped, cuffed, and bruised. They be nailing us down, all because of the choice we was dealing, willing through town, back off. In a way, peeling the brown, to think the nerve of one's curse, they stealing my crown. Woman willing and ground, squilling renown, love overboard, autopsy revealing they drown, no concealing the frown. I'm happy now, I overcame the love to tell my pappy how I was trapped, well. I'm locked up eating crappy child, 3 shank strap, see, put in work, shock, nasty plow, cut ties with scrappy sow, make it out, Cappy vow. To make it out, yeah, Cappy vow. Snitch wanna ask me, pal, in the tax be bow wow. New mask over the moon with the cow. The organization, formalizations of corporations, no subordinations, just court ordinations for fortifications and the least and immortalization, opportune nations. I'm on MacArthur, like I'm running track, disrespect, cross violate. I'm gunning back, a stunning Mac, the cunning stack, who's shunning crack. Had to make ends meet sometimes on a friend's street and running mate, I lends feet. Trends, dividends, girl in the game, time and money, I blend the parakeet. Time and money she spends sweet, I blend the parakeet. Yeah. Had to make ends meet sometimes on a friend street and running mates out lens feet. Trends, dividend, girl in the game, time and money, and what she spends sweet. Blend the parakeet.
I knew my daughter could be at risk of certain
I'm looking for the. Now, I can't do too much, you feel me? But I'm going to lay something down today. Just let my light so shine before men that they may see my good works in heaven and glorify my Father, okay? As in heaven. That they may see my good works and glorify my Father who are in heaven. All right, let's go. I gotta get down to these other raps. That ain't really loud enough, and I don't wanna have to turn it up. It wanted to already be where it gotta be, so I don't gotta adjust no dials enough. Come on. Phantom of the Opera, anthem of a rocker by the handsome young shocker. My plans coming prosper, lady haven't ran from a doctor. Music considered classical, jazzy vow in the gastric bowel. No hassle, pal, game in the back pocket, the satchel gal. I greet her with a Jurassic smile and a fantastic smile. No plastic, I'll get graphic and down, be in traffic a while. In my fabric before a foul, violin with lyric potent as hydrogen. Had to perform for psycho men, pockets naturally fat. No lipo, then forget 5-0 pen. It's nitro when I drop line platonic, shaking plates that's tectonic. Off chronic, breakthrough, sound barrier, supersonic, harmonic, that's iconic and it's ironic. Through the time that's bubonic. I'm a musician who listen, bringing things to fruition. Got soul food, chicken soup for the heart, nutrition. My premonition and intuition, positions and condition calls for humbleness and patience. Though I have ambition in my brain program mission, from a place before time, I am vision. Who has the whole audacity? Who has the audacity? Who has the audacity to lyrically empty max capacity? Call me Sundance. I know Cassidy's past hungry, that's veracity. I have melody, a brother with felony on billboard like Bellamy, making pit stops for Penelope, pushing envelope, fully developed G. Few things to tell Pupsy. Used to sell Yup D. Can you tell what B? Can you tell what B? Can you tell what B? We all about to cut, yeah. All right, come on. All right, I gotta get back to that. All right, it's going on. All right. We got so much material. We got so much material that I was forced to do this today. It ain't even because I wanted to, it's because I had to. With so much written, I gotta get it out there. And I know that it'll be retained. Pressed for time, can't even rehearse over beats. But I'm going to the studio soon though. Look at who they booking by hooking the crooked things, me taking, jicking out orders. Hits on conveyor belt, pocket size equator belt. This smooth operator felt, make a hater melt, them traders pelt. This organic, we pray, don't panic. What's the use of frantic and manic? My flow volcanic, neck on Titanic. Wet, no antics. Atlantic, said it before, what's ahead and in store? I get the bread and more, led the way for ones I adore. They've read the score, so I dread galore. Instead I let tread and explore. Wifey and I together race towards a better place. See the look on the go-getter face, a trendsetter lace, a trendsetter lace, trendsetter lace. Bring it back. Making nothing out of something. No frontin', keep it cuttin' and stuntin'. Speakers drumming, grunts, troops and tweakers humming. While producers strumming to the beat. Money on my mind, honey, I'm gon' find. Energizer bunny on the grind. In Cali where it's sunny, nothing funny can't fall behind. Nothing funny can't fall behind. Mastermind, when it's time, me disaster find. Alright, I just messed up. Alright, come on, bring it. You ready? I didn't even have to stop though. Mastermind, when it's me, disaster find. Got the short end in the faster kind. Walk by faith, you think an election past the blind. New chapter, so hereafter grind. The choice was praise and laughter behind. Make no new casters rewind. No active factor, some swine, like the pork on wine. We mastermind when it's me, disaster fine. Got the short end, the faster kind. Walk by faith, you thinking elastic past the blind. New chapter, so here after grind. The voice with praise and laughter behind. Make new casters rewind. No active factor, some swine like the pork on wine. But not me, not me, hey. Gotta keep it hot G, even when my nose was snot tea, hey, I had that stuff for the pot tea, hey. Come on, we're gonna bring it. Oh, this already, okay, we got something right here for you. This right here. I can rap to any beat, but that don't mean I'm gonna rap to any beat. I gotta somewhat like it. Got a bag waiting in the back, so it's good. Super low. Nothing coming as a surprise. Eyes of an elder can't blur wise. On our mind it occur rise. Smile at the moment, yet in a spur cries. Wisdom strings attached, they are her ties. With heavenly thighs and cheekbones high as those her eyes were skies. Mommy preferred pies, if as it deterred lies. You see, sir, 11mm flies, these skeezers dies. This man for the new freezer tries, Pete the geezer replies. So much more got what his face and such score. An answer isn't no breaking through, don't clutch before. Oh, past the dust, Starsky to the hutch to core. Touch in God's house, whether be a keeper at the door, gather a light sleeper. I sat on floor, it's a war, choppers for rich and some gats for poor. Jeepers creepers, check my peepers to keep it cheaper, a cat or more. Oh man, I gotta bring that back. Okay, to this little beat, come on. Testing. Nothing coming as a surprise of elder can't blur wise. On our mind it occur rise. Smile at the moment, but yet in the spur pies. Wisdom strings attached, these are her ties. Wisdom heavenly thighs and cheekbones high as those her eyes were skies. Mommy prefer pies, if as it deter lies. You see, sir, with the 11mm flies. These skis are dies. This man for the new freezer tries. Pete the geezer replies. So much more got what his face. So much more go what's his face and such score. The answer isn't no breaking through, don't clutch before. Oh, there's one floor that got the baby. It's too loud. I can't get loud. Wifey's in the back, so we're gonna move to something else. I don't even know if we're gonna try to bring that flow back. It wasn't the flow. It wasn't the flow. It wasn't the flow. And I'm gonna show you it wasn't the flow. I'm gonna show you what was the flaw right now. It wasn't the flaw. Nothing coming as a surprise of an elder came blur wise on our minds. It occurred wise, smile at the moment, yet in the spur cries, wisdom strings attached. These are her ties with heavenly thighs and cheekbones high, as though her eyes were skies. Mommy preferred pies, as if it deterred lies. You see, sir, 11mm flies. These skeezer dies. This man for the new freezer tries. Peep these gizzard lie replies. My so much more. Go what's his face and such score. The answer isn't no breaking through, don't clutch before. Oh, pass the dust, Starsky to the hutch to core. Touching God house, whether be a keeper at the door, rather a light sleeper. I sat on floor. It's a war, choppers for the rich and some gats for poor. Jeepers creepers, check my peepers to keep her is cheaper, a cat or more. Alright, now I can get to my real stuff. What's right but nicer so long as God first, nothing can go wrong. I know strong, so it's a shame if my strength fails in a day of trouble. Go to great lengths to get meals, okay on the double. Stay with a couple AK in the duffel. Don't play with Bay or Ruffle. I won't butter with the truffle. Calling huddle after balling, I cuddle, no stalling. And there go puddle, the storm comes. Something else forms some, makes me question where we get our norms from. Swarms at forums, no boredom. Seems like there's more bums, so I need to score sums. Made the loudspeaker explore drums. This will chill in warm slums. Yeah. Of ears and reaching to its optimum and clears. I've tasted sodium of tears amongst rain, had the strongest pain. Would have thought I had the wrongest brain with the longest strain. My eyes bright, I look up a chocolate face, their gown in the sky's white. And bless me as I play with their wisdom, their wise might. King, hunter, and chief, the prize fight, no matter the difference in size, height. Father of it, I'm to strategize right. What he advised like, what he's advised like, what he's advised like. Let me see how long this is. Alright. Go back when you messed up. The storm comes, something else forms sons. Make me question where we get our norms from. This was shield and swarm slums. My damn swarms at forums. No boredom. Seems like there's more bums. So I need to score some. Made the loudspeaker explore drum. Alright, we with this. Okay. I rejoice no matter the opinion that's voice uplift, pull out, we hoist. Sometimes cheeks are moist. I dream of a turquoise Rolls Royce. I held things in place like a Joyce. Used to be boisterous. Stay humble, can't grumble, won't fumble. Ball in my tumble, don't understand that mumble jumble. Royal gon' rumble, sting like a bumblebee. God got me if I stumble. G, run through Terror Dome, I was pummeled. C, jumped into the set on a few times to make sure that I never speak on the crew crimes. Strength renewed to the side, then threw dimes. Thought I outgrew primes. The girls wanted me, but I just threw dimes. Okay. Talking about the Trinity. I only have friends and masters. I depend on disasters, lends ends to my pastors. In the end, can't trust broadcasters, odd actors, frauds, no factors, squad reactors. For wise bid on projects like contractors, pressing text keys like compactors. Putting things into place, steady footing under wings is grace. There's my habitation. Became a man adaptation. It's written in capitalization, lead by unction, my spiritual navigation. Okay, keep it going. Let's make this a holiday to the music, the way your body sway. I think I can oddly play rowdy and bout it like Roddy Bay in your godly cave. But from the streets where the shoddy stay, by nature, naughty caught me by surprise. To my knees, I'm brought, see, not distraught, G, why her eyes? If the cosmos was skies within reach, I've touched stars. I know who, why, and what such all. Starsky and Hutch, Dutch, and still clutch car. How much farther am I willing to go? Man, fly, chillin', do so. Why love, fulfilling, who she wanted more rapping. Belle Biv DeVoe. On to greater things. And over me, my creator sings. Vision more crisp than any theater brings. No such thing as I'll see you later, kings. We're not buying into lies these haters and traitors cling to. I'm healed by his stripes, content concealed my gripes. Know the deal, value cold instilled by hypes. Case needs to be appealed, so I types. While I try to wipe my tears, even having crying, the reverend drying, weeping widows makers country, then had boys at 11 frying. I was 7 trying. I could see the eyes of Kevin prying, looking for clue. Out of the clear, took him from blue. Hot cakes, deep fried, cooking them true. Hooking it up on Q. Juking River News, so I'm booking up venues. Next crooking cause of menus. Got dough then do. When glue that binds us is stronger. May it bless the minds plus this longer. Won't find bust his among her. This is a nice thing, but I'm going on to free. Can't procrastinate because the characters they assassinate have mine in the nasty state. Silverware server, classy play while we cupcake in the honeycomb and play a jazzy date. She hasn't got past me lately. God glorious, gracious, good. The reason why the great be meditate on my fate. G sets and made free. Understood they hate C. Understood they hate C. Understood they hate C. All right, bring it back. I can't procrastinate because character they assassinate have mine in the nasty say silverware serve a classy plate while we cupcake in the honeycomb. I play chazzy date. She hasn't gotten past me lately. God's glory is gracious, good. The reason why the great be meditate on my fate. G sets and makes free. It's understood they hate C. All right, come on. I got something for you. To my unborn, I run torn up pavement and sun worn on fingers. Got them gun corns. Can't say that none scoring. One lawn still hitting honey bun horn until there's something in the oven coming with good loving. We horseplay a little hood dozen. Big family on both sides. Got wood cousins, shock therapy. Every place I still buzzing. This I flood guzzling. It's me in my blood muscling. Getting it up out the mud. Not puzzling for food. Face bruised. ball like Spud hustling on the court like it's basketball. 6 men into the time that casket called, climbing up tax bracket tall to think who was strapped and sedated. Now padded room with the jacket, y'all. I made a racket small. Attitude, I'm ratchet, y'all. I ratchet all. Attitude, I ratchet all. Won't see Victor with the hatchet fall. All right, let's see. Let's go. All right, we gonna buzz through these Rex raps because they ain't on here, man, and we gotta do this. Forgive me, missus, I live for kisses. You're right, I'm positive, more wishes. Explore blisses, scored and accomplishes what he promises, being honest. Now we're on a high level of consciousness. This is Pocahontas. Now to move into provinces, Bonnie and Con accomplices, dealt with consequences, nothing astonishes us. We're on, and this down is upon you, sis. Pass the baton, ain't got to con heads. Hey, yeah. This Bible reader, a tribal leader, mindset on pilgrimage, created image, cross scrimmage, no blemish, organized assemblage, game tight. I read the pimp pledge, macking at his finest cigarilla with the hemp reg, gangster leaning a pimp's edge, with the limp edges. This Bible reader, a tribal leader, mindset on pilgrimage, created in the image, crossing scrimmage, no blemish, organized assemblage, game tight. I read the pimp pledge, smacking at his finest cigarillo with the hemp wedge, gangster leaning with a limp edges towards the top, forged and refined, quench darts in these imp sledges. Now here I come. Y'all ready? Now here I come, shine. Have some mind. Knicks at night with cannon, drum line, hot as bullets from 9. Hill them out the slum, fine, alright, okay, and nice. Pieces of pies they hand slice, supply demand price, multi-grand paradise on wrist ice. See how they land dice. I'm taking advice. Might have been mad twice. Shout out to my comrades and lad spice. God's dons with odd sons that died before anyone could say the frauds won. All these squads, quans in need wads of funds. Fight back temptation to mirage for twans. Mafioso haters don't apply none. From facades run. Let no mirage stun. They sabotage, so we camouflage. Lay low with the ammo lodge. Matrix kneel, this mammal dodge. Nothing leaving my enamel that's hodgepodge. No, we going to a different beat. Bring that back. Now here I come, Sham. Have some mind nicks at night with cannon, drum line, hot ass bullets from line, hood lum out the slum flying. Alright, okay, and nice pieces of the pie. They hand slice, supply, demand, price, multi-grand paradise on wrist brand ice. See how they land dice. I'm taking advice. Might have been mad twice. Shout out to my comrades and lad spice. God's dons with odd sons that'll die before anyone can say them fries won. And all the squads, cons, and need wads and for funds. Fight back temptation to mirage for tawns. Mafioso haters don't apply none from facades run. Let no mirage stun. They sabotage, so we camouflage. Lay low with the ammo lodge. Matrix nailed this mammal dodge. Nothing leaving my enamel that's hodgepodge. I'm on the post counter espionage came to me when they had Knicks for Minaj, kicking it with chicks in garage. Any tricks, bucks, riders, giraffe bounds, no half steps, tippy-toed like calf reps. My premiere, the staff preps, smoking skunk with lady, I laugh peps, up the graph like Mike Epps. One you don't want to be or see like Heps, got strep throat. Look who's talking. She's an open book and ex-crook views walking. She's an open book and ex-crook views walking. Just amazing, man. Shaka got that fire for you. Power in the word, echoing for hours after being heard. Common as flowers and seeing birds. April showers of green occurred. Spirit where freeing when stirred. Folks babble like the tower. Tough get going. Feeling spree and absurd. Imagine playing with your third. We got lightning bolts. So yeah, what I'm writing jokes, bright ideas, the spiritually heightened votes. I was reared up like fighting coats. I hold my head high, chin raised, chest out, minded, light in praise, square shoulders, I be grin phrase. I overcome more than conquer. In my wind phase, overcast, no thin haze. I got my eyes open, race toward the prize, hoping rise up in the sky, scoping scripture, I memorize coping, literature, I can't improvise, groping, strategize like the great, it's Ali, rope a doping, realize eloping. My mind said I pushed the envelope, maybe because they underdeveloped, preach the rev tales, yep, 24 Sev jails and expels pups, so he fails and derails. Let there be grilled cups, satisfy my soul, your very entrails sup, gut feeling and shout, no buts or shortcuts, I'm a nut pilling his out, strut yet kneeling to God's son, what it's about, had ruts another route, I give some of my love a clout, won't see or hear a brother doubt, sometimes from what he suffered pout. I didn't do nothing to this stuff. I said I was. Just because I need to mess with him, yeah. I need to mess with him. However, seed discovers proud. Okay, we're going to bring this back. This a long one. This a long one. We did something. Power in the word, echoing for hours after being heard. Common as flowers and seeing the birds. April showers of green occurred. Spirit where friend when stirred. Folks babble like the tower. Tough get going, fleeing, spreeing absurd. Imagine playing with your third. We got lightning bolts. So yeah, when I'm writing jokes, bright ideas, these spiritually heightened votes. I was reared up like fighting coats. I hold my head up high, chin raised, chest out, mind delighting in praise. Square shoulders, I begin phrase, overcoming more than conquer in my wind phase. Overcast, no thin haze. I got my eyes open, race toward the prize, hoping rise up in the sky, scoping spiritual, I memorize coping. Literature can't improvise, groping, strategize like the greatest Ali, rope a dope and realize eloping. My man said I pushed the envelope, maybe because they underdeveloped, preach the red tails, yep, 24 cell jails and expels pup, so he fails and derails. Let there be grilled cup, satisfy my soul, your very entrails sup. Got gut feeling and shout, no buts or shortcuts, a nut pilling his out. Strut yet kneeling to God's son, what it's about. Had ruts another route. I give some of my love a clout, won't see or hear a brother doubt. Sometimes from what we suffer pout. However, seeds discover sprout. Therefore, I'm real more. So here's score. Didn't enter through the real door. Face nightmare. Don't fear poor. No place to run. It's disappeared floor. Woo! Now it's eternal, ever consuming, fire infernal, nuclear thermal, eye on the sparrow. So while I'm fuming in my journal, remember faith and mustard seed, so just the kernel, and wisdom my sister, oh her smell, understanding my kinswoman, the response to kisses her tail. Woo! Kwani, don't make them cry, so doesn't matter what it takes, slim try. Instead I break rim and fly, snatching boards. Plays, I'm catching horde, unsheathed, so no need for unlatching sword. Got a batch hatching, so we can afford. Below the radar, ear to the scanner, dispatching Lord. 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 Hey. Now, YouTube can't take more than that, so I gotta end it. Much love. God bless you.